Claudio Ranieri refuses to believe Leicester City's players betrayed him, despite his sacking in February. The Italian lost his job 9 months after leading Leicester to a fairy tale Premier League triumph, and newspaper reports have suggested that senior players were consulted over his departure. Under his successor Craig Shakespeare, Leicester won 6 matches in a row immediately after his exit, but Ranieri argued there were other factors behind the poor form that had left the champions flirting with relegation. When asked on Monday Night Football about reports that the players were involved in his sacking, Ranieri replied, "No, I can't believe it. The players maybe don't give their maximum because there are other problems. Other problems could be that when they were here before they earned a little less, and after that they earned double or triple. Maybe when you were safe in the last match and restart the season, you are so concentrated to be solid and strong. We started very well the year before. Then when you come back in pre-season when you have won the title, you go around the world. You go to America to play against big teams for the first time in your life. The situation is totally different. I cannot believe that my players killed me. No, no, no." And while he insisted his players were not behind his sacking, he indicated there were others at the club who were against him, but refused to say who they were. "I listened to a lot of stories about this," Ranieri added. "Maybe it could be somebody behind me, but also the little problem I had the year before and we won the title. Maybe these people, this year, when we lose they push a little more. That's it. I don't want to tell. I am a serious man, a loyal man. What I have to say, I say face to face." Ranieri also expressed frustration that he was sacked the day after a spirited 2-1 defeat at Sevilla in the Champions League, a result Ranieri thought would turn their season around. However, he says he is happy to see the club winning matches again after struggling to cope with the pressure of being champions earlier in the campaign. "Of course it wasn't easy," Ranieri said. "I knew that the second year was totally different, because when you have won the title, the players have to understand what happened, must reset their mind, because it's not easy. We are not a team that are used to staying at the top and fighting for the title. We were a little team with some players used to playing in the Premier League and there was an explosion. You won the title. Amazing. Then we had to stay calm. I believe that sooner or later we would switch on. I believe our turning point was the Sevilla match. I saw in the second half everyone was together again, fighting." He added, "I am very, very happy to see my players play in the system and in everything I taught them. They play the same. I think next season if the players remain the same they'll continue to play the same." Shakespeare was very, very intelligent to follow that way. More from Claudio. How Leicester nearly missed Kent. "We were looking at another international player to put there. We lost Cambiaso, who was the main man in the middle. He arranged everything and was an experienced player, who calmed the dressing room. I tried to keep Esteban Cambiaso here, but he said no, he wanted to go away. We wanted an international player, but this player didn't choose Leicester, he chose another country and another club, a big club. So in the end we had Kent and Clacy. Steve Walsh told me these 2 names. I watched Kent 2 or 3 times, and said Kent. At the start I put him on the left wing. Slowly I started with him there, but after I put him the middle. How can I not put him in the team?" And then on how he didn't want to sell him. "I didn't want to sell him. The same way I didn't want to sell Mrez or Vardy, because I believe these players were the heart of the team. I said to them, we start to make a fairy tale and we can continue, because I believe this team can do something good in the Champions League." Ranieri on the future. "I want to enjoy football again with a club. Why not? Joining a club in the Premier League. I think there is a good scenario. I am with an open mind and I am a man of Europe. I want to feel something special. I love to discover a new club, a new philosophy, new fans, a new owner. I always want to win. My character is a winning one. I want to help my players improve and I am never happy. Can they beat Atletico in the UCL? Leicester can do everything. Leicester won the Premier League last season. Was it possible? No, but you never know what could happen. When I built Leicester, Atletico Madrid were one of the teams I watched and I tried to build my team on Atletico Madrid. They play in an Italian style with Diego Simeone having played in Italy. On arriving at Leicester, I said I didn't want to change a lot. I want to link the Italian tactics with the English spirit. As a player, I was an English player with a lot of heart. I believe if you have a skill, and also heart, you can play in the near future of football. If you only have quality, it is difficult. We were waiting to suffer, waiting to be in the relegation battle. We worked a lot on tactics, movement, to understand everyone when the ball was on the left, right, middle, what they needed to do. Ranieri's message to fans. In all the world, it was amazing. From Brazil, Argentina, from everywhere. It was strange for me, but it was also strange for all the people. But I want to say thank you to all our fans in Leicester. When we won the title, I received some things, champagne, some cards, but this time, the sacking, my house was full. I want to say thank you to all my fans.